Guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate. Let's get right into it here. Do check out my book, Accepting the Gift. It's all about the paranormal, everything that I've experienced. I put it in a fun way of like just story times. You know how I tell story times on here? That's how I write too. So do check that out. Oh, story time. As soon as I say story times, right? I had a friend back in 1985. I know, I aged myself. Her parents got into a fight. They were on their way down to Atlantic City. This is what they're showing me here. So there is some kind of travel plans. There's definitely words exchanged on the way down there or where have you, you know. But I feel like, and then, you know, they got into the fight. They turned the car around. They went back home kind of thing. He went out and the husband passed away. Okay. But regardless, she lived with a lot of guilt, you know, for many, many, many years, the mom or the wife here. But I feel like there was like a fast reaction, meaning we shouldn't have fought. I feel like this is somebody, I feel like this is a husband here, okay, that kind of overreacted, could have went out, I feel, in regards to drinking. Now, the story that I had too, he was also drinking, so that's very compatible as well, you know, relatable here with my story to this story here. I don't feel it's him. He would be speaking German because my friend's father was from Germany. And the German language was very fluent. I had no idea what anybody was saying when I came over to visit my bestie. But yeah. So anyway, but I feel that he was cool too. But yeah, so definitely, I mean, they would talk in German, and then I would have like this clueless look on my face, of course. And I would look at my friend Sandy, and she would be like looking at her dad, and then he would look at me, and then everybody just started laughing. That's when you know that they're talking about you. Anyway, I guess I had this deer in the headlights look on my face. It was such a cool family. But anyway, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that there was like a rush decision. You shouldn't have fought kind of thing. I feel like he kind of feels bad, you know, that it should have been taken care of. I feel that, you know, I feel that the mom kind of relives, you know, has flashbacks of that fight kind of energy here. And I also feel, even though he has crossed over and he's fine, I feel like there's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of confusion, you know, a lot of regret in regards to this. I feel like he regrets not taking that next step and fixing things. Yeah. It just kind of like spiraled out of control with the fight here. I feel like he's saying that things will settle down. I feel like he gives you messages and you hear them. Oh. The wife here, I feel, once you settle your energy, if this hasn't happened already, it will. I feel like you're going to be hearing his voice in your mind. That's the way Spirit talks. It's pretty cool. That's how I hear them, you know, through my mind. I don't hear them. They're not standing there with a microphone or anything. No, they talk through my mind. That's how I get the messages. So you're going to be experiencing his voice in your mind, okay? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of regret, a lot of anger. We should have been more civilized to each other. Now there's nothing. I feel like he is incredibly sorry kind of energy here. I do feel, though, that he went out. And I do also feel that he went out drinking. It's a very similar comparison to what I experienced as a kid to this situation. I know it's not him because he's not speaking German. But definitely I feel that there's a lot of regret that things just got out of hand. Now, there definitely, I feel that there could have been some kind of car accident as well. This is after the fact, after the drinking. And that could have been his passing as well, from the drinking and driving kind of thing. That is not encouraged by any means, absolutely not. But yeah, it's something that could have been resolved. It's something that should have never have happened, basically. You know, there's a lot of guilt between them both here. I feel like you two have a kid, you know, like not like 5 or 4, like maybe 10, 12, 13, something like that. And I feel that it's like walking on eggshells. He wants to talk about his father here, but he doesn't feel, I feel it's a boy, and I feel like he doesn't feel right in speaking of it because of his father here, because it's like a sensitive subject. You know, he doesn't want to see his mom cry kind of thing, but he has things to say. So I do feel that there's going to be a time where he's kind of like, the dad's kind of saying, listen to him, question him, ask him, you know, bring my name up, you know, kind of thing, you know, that it's okay to talk about me here. And I do feel that you will. I feel like a lot of healing, you know, but I feel like even talking about, reminiscing about your husband here that has passed, but I feel that that's going to heal your energy more with talking about your husband to your son. It's good therapy. Yeah. I feel that there was some kind of, I don't feel it's a lawsuit. I just feel that there's an inheritance, you know. But I feel like a lot of money was spent because of this here. But I feel like he trusts you in regards to not overspending, kind of saving as well. I feel like you have a plan. He knows your plan in regards to how to handle the money here. He trusts you, absolutely. And I feel that he's just kind of confirming, like, you keep with your plan, your money's gonna last longer, definitely much longer, especially with that temperance. That's like a long time kind of energy here. But I do feel that he has crossed. He's happy, you know, on the other side. But definitely he wants you to talk to their son here, absolutely, because I feel like the child is kind of timid in regards to just not wanting to talk about it because he knows how much the mom will get upset. But I feel that in the long run, it'll be good for him, and it'll definitely, you know, have good memories and everything, and almost kind of like a healing mechanism when you talk to him about his dad. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.